Gentlemen, we are excited as Nandi County that when the COVID-19 pandemic was the first case was reported in Nandi County, we didn't have, part of the facilities that are needed to manage critical cases of COVID-19 is ICU facilities. For us as Nandi County, we've been able to work around the clock to ensure that we have an ICU facility that is up and running. As you can see today, we have in Kapsabet County Referral Hospital, we now have 10 ICU beds. In Nandi Hills County Hospital, we have 3 ICU bed facility. And in the works, in another 1 month or so, we will have additional 5 ICU beds. So in total, as Nandi County, we have 10 operational ICU facilities, ICU bed facilities, and then an additional 5 will be up and running in another 1 month. Again, as a county government, all this is meant to ensure that we are able to meet whatever recommendations that the national government and the Ministry of Health has identified. As a matter of fact, as Nandi County, we have been able to secure the required 300 beds isolation facility in Nandi County. So as we speak right now, we have 312 isolation beds. We have over 5,000 isolation facilities, bed facilities that we can be able to use, and those are institutions in our county. But the isolation, the Ministry of Health had requested us to have 300, we have 312. So we are ready as Nandi County to continue combat against COVID-19. Again, we want to give the update. You are all aware that we had the first case of COVID-19. We managed the patient, he recovered, tested positive, negative, and we allowed him home. Now, as we speak, we have 4 cases, positive cases in Nandi County. Interesting enough, one of them is a patient who escaped from an isolation center or an isolation facility in Busia. He came back home. This is a truck driver. We have been able to, we were able to trace him. And as we speak right now, he's in our Nandi Hills isolation center. The second case is that of a patient or a person who came from Nairobi all the way to Tinderet here in Nandi County. The patient or the patient, again, we were able to trace him. We tested him. He tested positive. And the fellow again is being attended to in Nandi Hills isolation center. The third case again is a patient who was in remand prison, in remand cell at Songo police station. As a matter of procedure, before they are taken to court, the courts have demanded that screening be done or testing be done. When we tested him, he turned positive, and as we speak, contact tracing is ongoing, and that patient is already being attended to. The fourth one is a patient again who was in Kapsabet, again a truck driver. He is already being attended to in Nandi Hills. So as we speak, we have those 4 cases, active cases, that are under management in Nandi County. The good